Alright, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, T70, bringing you guys another Call of Duty mobile stream. And, yeah, it is COD Mobile Monday. I know I've skipped a couple of Mondays, but here we go. We are back on Call of Duty Mobile. Depends how I'm feeling today, but I'll probably also stream some Wreckfest tonight on Twitch. Still trying to... I'll probably do that tomorrow, to be honest. I'll probably do... This will be a short stream until maybe some of my friends get online for Xbox, but until that, or PC for that matter, till then, do some COD Mobile. So, yeah. It's been a little while. Oh, boy. It's asking for my sign-in again. Oh, boy. Hold on. I'm gonna do screen shield on. Yep. Okay. I thought I already gave them my login password, but I guess I did not. Because they want me to... Let's see what I'm gonna do. Oops. Shield on. Oh, shit. Okay, sign in. I would like to find a better, God, I'm getting, like, no connection right now. See if I can get in my chat box real quick. Says we're in the green. We have 4 megabits per second, it looks like. Alright, let's go play some... Just going to... One sec. Turn that off. Done. You guys probably don't see that, but I do. So, it's a lot easier. Okay, so let's go into regular multiplayer. And let's go and start this. I'm gonna check my stream if it's running, because I don't know if it is or not. Be nice to check. I think I'm live. Shield mode on. Is it still on? No, I'm still good. Okay. Looks like I am coming at you guys pretty good. No major problems. So here we go. Let's start this. Get some music going here real quick. Hopefully my stream does not lag out and kill itself like it does all the time. But let's see if I can... Get some music going on here. It's too close. Because I don't want to play this without playing music. Alrighty.
Enemy in sight. Headshot!
15 out as always. Maybe I'll probably stream some R6 one day too on stream. Plug my controller in, get it all nice and set up again.
Tango down! Enemy
I am missing all my shots. Yep. I'm absolutely horrible with that free fire.
Killer drone on standby. Sentry gun ready to deploy.
Changing mag.
Sentry deployed.
Tango down. Reloading. Cover me.
Stealth chopper on standby. Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Hunter-killer drone deployed. Stealth chopper inbound.
Target's in sight. Target down.
Oh yeah. See that maybe, I don't know if it is, but I'll put it down a little bit.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
See if anybody's on. These guys are in game. Hello, it's my one viewer. How you doing? I don't know if that's me. Probably is me. Hello to myself. Yeah, Jesus. I gotta be careful when using Omlet Arcade. It has a tendency to mess up my pin or my next stream. It has a tendency to do. I have to always hit reset, and I had to reset the pin like 4 times last time I was streaming. I don't know. I think there was a big backup of streams, that I didn't even it didn't queue. Like I kept starting streams and then it said to next stream or something like that, and I guess it was just caught up on backups, just backlog of streams. Like, okay, well, this is probably why it's creating a bit of issue, because I had attempted to stream prior and it didn't do it, and it wasn't going live, and it was apparently broadcasting and it wasn't. And then one time I had accidentally, I thought I ended the stream and it wasn't ended, and then it was apparently still streaming even though I wasn't even streaming. So, but it says I was live, and I guess I was live the whole time, but I wasn't broadcasting anything from any device. It was just a dark screen or just an image from Call of Duty that I was stuck on. Like, okay, that's a pretty weird glitch. So I guess every time I do this, I must I have to make sure that I hit end. I have to make sure I hit end, not just close the app, because closing the app just seems to keep it running, and I don't know why, but it just does. So I gotta be careful. And I guess that messed things up for me trying to use OBS when I go on my PC to go stream on OBS, and it's like, oh, well, that's kind of strange.
Online. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
Enemy contact. Tango down. Target down. Down. Need backup. Target down.
Hunter-killer drone ready for deployment.
Shit. So, did some slight changes on my Twitch today. I'm gonna be going live on Twitch again, probably tomorrow. I'll probably try doing it with webcam and everything, and helmet and all that. But I'm gonna stream on Sue's server on Wreckfest. Been having a really great time the last couple of nights, as always. And they actually invited me to their official Discord, and I was very welcomed in that. And I want to continue streaming on their server and you know, throw the name around a bit. Really fun, really nice server. That server is Sue server. Fun racing time.
Tango down. Reloading. Enemy down. Target down.
And next time I'm streaming, I probably will have a couple of guys in there. Maybe, I think, if they let me. I think. Well, they know I do stream, but they'll probably put me in a separate chat box. I'm not too sure, but there'll be DJ Sus and a few other guys as well in that list. Because they got their official Discord and so it's quite fun and interactive. Hopefully that will bring in a better interaction for the stream. Ooh, top leaderboard, let's go. Just cracking off.
Nice work. Well done.
Target's in sight. Sniper!
Who's taking the lead?
Stream is looking good. No glitches so far.
Reloading!
Shit.
Enemy down! Changing mag!
Run, button, run. Oh. Okay, you were trying to drop shot me. I'm not too sure. Oh, goodbye.
Hunter-killer drone ready for deployment.
Tango down!
I'll change loadouts here.
Need backup! Reloading! Cover me! Target down! Target down!
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Online.
Get down! Sniper!
Oh shit, grenade went off.
Sentry
Goodbye.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Friendly stealth chopper inbound.
Headshot! Target down!
Other killer drone on standby.
Shot!
Shit.
Tango
Woo! Let's go. Yeah, my stealth chopper just ripped the hell out of everybody. Oh, so I can't put a webcam on. Oh, that probably killed my phone really fast. I put a webcam on. I'll just do this for now.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Like going shotgun this time. Yeah, let's go.
Tango down!
Oh, shotguns are so satisfying.
Other killer drone on standby.
Enemy down! Target down!
Oh shit.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
Target down!
Ooh, yeah, let's go.
Got shot! Changing mag!
Goodbye.
Enemy down!
Shit. No thing.
Enemy down!
You know what? Let me just not watch my stream. Let's do that. Because that's probably why.
Enemy
Okay, so everything's kind of delayed. Shit. So how you doing, Ethan? Welcome to the stream.
Changing mag!
Goodbye.
Down! Target down! Enemy down!
Oh shit. Yay. Let's go. You don't play COD no more? Oh, damn. Okay. What's with the sudden change? Something happened on COD Mobile I don't know about? Did somebody piss you off? Something happened? Details, guy. I don't know. Maybe I'll drop COD Mobile again too. Oh man. Details, guy. Tell me what's up.
Lost the lead.
Can you die, please? Thank you. Damn, bro. I feel that. Yeah, people are probably... You know, I mean, the longer the game's been around, people are gonna just gonna get better at it, right? When they had the whole controller support thing, I think that was just the very beginning, step one of this people treat this like this is hardcore Call of Duty, right? When it's just mobile. It's fucking nuts. I feel you. I don't know. I mean, I'm sort of moving on to Twitch now, so... I mean, I did some changes in the last hour on my Twitch. There's gonna be some more changes later, but we're gonna run it through on Wreckfest in time there, and I probably won't be streaming on YouTube as much because YouTube just seems to be kind of a drag, to be honest. I don't know, man. It just seems as if that I'm not really reaching audience that I should be reaching, and I think it's just difficult. You know, I mean, there's a lot of competition that I'm losing out to. Obviously, that like editing and whatnot, people will just do so well. Like, it's either make a YouTube video, it has to have like just really hardcore editing and a lot of time to put in it. I don't have the software to do that, and maybe in the future I can go back and really deck it out, but. At this point, it just seems that I'm just losing because of quality. But I'm trying to be the best streamer I can to be like with just what I could use, but it just seems to be I need to put more and more shit into it, and I'm just like, I'd rather just be streaming on Twitch and just leave it that way. I just don't have the the resources yet.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Bring it up, squad.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, guy. I'm sorry that your account got hacked, man. That sucks, man. That fucking sucks. God, man. People do be hacking these days, man. This is why you have to be careful who you give your account to. You gotta be careful how you make your passwords. I am very, very keen on that. I have a friend who studies coding and everything, and I mean, he's told me horror stories of people and things and stuff like that. You guys gotta be really careful how you make your passwords and how you do things, because it's very, especially nowadays, just it's crazy madness out in the cyber world, you know? It's fucking nuts. Yeah, man, playing COD Mobile for 1 year, yeah, I know. Welcome to the stream, Albany Productions. How you doing, guy? Streaming a little COD Mobile today. It's COD Mobile Monday as of 4:16 p.m. I know that I missed a couple of Mondays, and do apologize to that, but I don't know. I wasn't just in the mood to just stream COD Mobile. But, decided to do it today. Do it this Monday.
We'll get him next time.
Again, we'll be going to Twitch next. I think the only thing you'll probably see on this channel is probably videos, clips, and whatnot. I'm probably done streaming on here because it's just a mess. I don't know. Maybe I say that, but then maybe I won't. But like, 'cause I don't know. Because like, if I had a way, I would just stream to both platforms and then kind of just work back and forth. But my internet would not be able to hold it. I guarantee it. It's funny. You guys have seen me go off on Instagram to my cable company, and they just don't fucking care. They just don't give a shit. So it seems as if it just gets like the same. It doesn't change. It may get fixed for a few hours. That night that I went off, apparently a lot of people actually got disconnected that night. So that was probably just more of a wide thing than just me. But still, quality on that half is just kind of like, really, come on, man. I know the Kojiko person who got back to me says, yeah, I can't find any problems, and I end up giving the account and everything. I'm like, yeah, we can't find any issues. Like, well, why the hell am I getting disconnected then? Like, what the hell? Like, this is so annoying. All I want to do is stream and not have a disconnection, but clearly it doesn't show that when I'm going live. Really, it doesn't show that. Well, I'm okay right now, right? I got 15, 17. Well, this is the lowest I've seen my ping go right now, so I don't know. Cross my fingers it keeps that way. So, hi, Kamani, Horseford, how you doing, buddy? Sorry if I butchered that. Welcome to the stream, guy.
Sentry gun ready for deployment. Hunter killer drone deployed. Sentry gun deployed.
It's funny, like, a part of me does enjoy streaming a bit of COD Mobile. I guess I just like, because I can't do this on regular Call of Duty. I just like having the vibe of just, like, going off with an M16 and just fucking flooring people. And I can't even do that on regular COD, though. It's just that's the thing. I just can't do this on COD. The only game I can, like, maybe go off on a console level is probably R6, but even then, I'm not, like, the greatest either. But, like, I have clips on Instagram galore, and just tagging as many R6 groups as possible. It's funny, and funny enough, I end up getting requested. Somebody said, would you care to join us on an R6 crew? And I'm like, no, I'm good, guy. I don't play for keeps, man, So, I just play for fun. And the only reason why I'm just so decent at the game is because a friend of mine, shout out 1913, he taught me the basic runs and all the little tricks and tidbits of the game pretty much. And we played back-to-back games, and honestly I just play kind of force of habit. Everything sort of comes to me second nature when I play R6. That's the way I play the game now. Oh yeah, of course, Battlefield, man, Battlefield. I just actually recently picked it up for PC. Let me double check here. I think I did, actually. Hold on. I don't think I installed it. I recently, because I bought my friend Battlefield 4. I don't know where did my Battlefield 4 go? Did I ended up buying myself a copy, didn't I? I didn't know. I can't remember. Let me go sit and find it. No, I don't have it. What? Okay, I bought my friend Battlefield 4, but I don't actually have Battlefield 4. Shit. I don't know where it is. That's strange. Because I was actually gonna stream it again, actually, on PC, because it's still a great game to me. Did I not buy Battlefield 4? Or did it go? Maybe I got it on Origin. I don't know. Maybe it's on my Origin account because I don't have it here. Well, regardless, I will pick it up again. If I don't have it, I don't know where it is. Did I not buy this? What the hell? Apparently it's in my wish list. I didn't buy it. What the fuck? I remember that day in particular, I bought it for my friend. I thought I picked up a copy for me, but I guess it didn't go through, did it? That is so dumb. I should have double checked that when it happened. I didn't realize. That was back in Christmas. You know what? That's okay. You know what? When summer sale comes around, I'll snag me a copy and I will actually stream some Battlefield 4 actually on PC. So get my M16 and everything. I gotta start from the bottom again. Probably just get all my guns back. That's the kind of disappointing part. I actually had some decent progress on it. No, it will not, man. Still, by far, is one of my favorite shooters of all time. A lot of people can tell me this and that about Call of Duty Cold War and all that shit, but you know what? I don't need to buy that game when I have Battlefield 4. That's how I feel, you know what I mean? I don't need to get it because Battlefield 4 gives me the satisfaction of actually having that same experience, but in an older way, and people still play Battlefield 4, you know? It's like I'm not gonna diss Call of Duty, Cold War. I'm not gonna do that because I don't have I don't have a game of it. I don't have a copy of it, and I've never played it, and I've heard bits and pieces and stuff like that. But I'm like, you know what? It's modern Call of Duty. I mean, it's probably not the same anymore. And like with my experience with COD, as a shooter in general, I don't find it. I really don't find it that fair sometimes. It's just, and it could be just. Probably don't cut me off guard here, but I don't find it that fair. I still find that every time, and just me now, every time when I go shoot somebody on their screen, it registers I never fired a single bullet every single time. That does not get old on multiplayer. And it could be just my internet, and it's just not showing the animation that I fired the gun on my screen. But I would like to see the fact that I actually fired my gun instead of me just dying every time and then just pulling the trigger and doing nothing, because it makes absolutely no sense. And I see that. Like in every COD, like except maybe like from 1 to fucking to now, it's just the same shit. I played the last multiplayer COD I've ever played was Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Man. I'm not kidding, and that was the last Call of Duty I actually bought was Black Ops 3. So I just never really needed to buy another shooter because I've always loved to play Battlefield 4, and I just love Battlefield 4. Nothing's really gonna change that. I mean, yeah, of course. I play R6. R6 was again a shooter that I never really had much interest in. A couple of friends kind of recommended me to play it, and I just never had really interest in it. But like I said, if I'm kind of gave me the tools, to put it into better words, gave me the tools to kind of play the game properly, and I just picked up on it, and now it's kind of a passive shooter that I play on the side. Not again. Everybody knows me here, right? Like I'm not too much of an FPS guy. I love my racers, right? But sometimes shooters are good too. I really do miss playing zombies, though. That's rare that I can get a chance to get a game in for zombies, man. I got the bow now. Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. They said that Battlefield 6 was going to be World War themed, but they chanced it to modern. I really am. I was really quite disappointed in Battlefield 5. I mean, they should have just really called it like World War 2 or something. It really does feel like Battlefield 1. Not like I don't understand. Like they should have taken Battlefield 4. Like they should have taken that and just built off from that and just make another Battlefield 4, but call it 5. You know what I mean? Just give it the same stuff that went into it, you know what I mean? Just copy paste it, make it better, remaster it, add more maps, make it bigger, more guns, whatever. That's what they should have done. That's what they should have done with Battlefield 5, in my opinion. But of course, we all know that EA's kind of sort of changed, and they're not the same as what they were from when they made, whatever. Not to shit talk EA, but that's what it is. They're not the same, in my opinion. They just seem to be like very money hungry, and that's a lot of games I see these days. And in my opinion, like now I'm just saying that a lot in my opinion, but I find a lot of games these days I'm not really attracted to some of the games that came out. I mean, take a look for Cyberpunk, for instance. I was gonna get that game, but the thing is, then there's all of these glitches, and it's not optimized, and blah blah blah, and there's no multiplayer, and I just didn't support it. And I wanted to, and to find out there was only one Porsche in the game, I'm like, okay, I love the concept of Cyberpunk. I absolutely love the idea, but I just didn't want to pay the $80, $90 for it. It just was not worth it, in my opinion. And in my opinion, I don't believe that most games these days are worth $80, $90. I don't believe it. Most games these days are just really like heavy grinding, and it's just like more time consuming than I don't have. I don't want to spend that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be pulling off like you know, now that I'm trying to correct my sleep schedule a little bit because I'm getting all this vertigo and whatnot. It's just like I don't want to just continue to keep going down this road of me staying up late trying to get stuff that I want to get in a game. And I just feel as if it's just like it's bad for me, it's bad for my health, bad for just time consuming. I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm just completely avoiding that whole, you know, I'm completely avoiding that whole idea of just like getting games like that. I just don't approve of that. I don't support that shit, you know? I'm done with it. So, you know, if games want to have their DLCs and stuff like that, that's fine. But this whole Battle Pass thing, everybody just jumping on board for Battle Pass thing, you know, because of Fortnite kind of started that shit. You know what I mean? It's like I don't like this, man. You know, right now, like I'm still playing D2, playing Destiny 2. That's another shooter that I probably should play a little bit for you guys on stream, because that's still, there's actually a lot of work going into that, and but I mean, I enjoy playing D2 because there's a lot of aesthetics that really attract me to the game. Obviously, I have last word, right? The fat hammering revolver, and it just feels like I'm a freaking space cowboy going off just shooting like goddamn alien shit. Like that's just fun as hell to me. And then obviously all the cool guns and the cool like armor you can have, and the open world experience. Just feel like what my thing for D2 is the vibe I get when I'm playing D2. I feel like I'm playing this is gonna sound kind of not cheesy, but like it's gonna sound kind of weird, but because it's not related by any far. But I feel like I'm a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy playing D2. I don't know why. I just feel like it's a space adventure. It just feels like I'm a hero. You know what I mean? It's just like, and it's like it just feels like I'm just going to planet, just shooting things, just going out and having a gunslinging time. It's fun, and that's what I like about D2. You know, for a shooter. You know, and obviously going back to Borderlands 3. I picked up Borderlands 3. I thought I was gonna spend a lot more time at the game than I thought that I would, like I did indeed on Borderlands 2, and that I spent lots of hours on. And I played the game, played it once through, and I didn't feel like playing it anymore. I just didn't feel like playing it the second time around. I just feel like there wasn't anything for me to try to go do. And yeah, they added all these extra new tree skills and extra points and whatnot. They did all that. I didn't even come back for that. I just was not in the mood to just continue that route, because Borderlands 2 had added the whole character. They had new characters, new storyline, new stuff like that. And they didn't even bother to do that. They had confirmed, a little bit later in the game release that they weren't going to make any new characters. And I was like, really? I kind of miss Gunzerker, and I kind of miss Zero, man. Like, they're in the game as kind of like teases, you know what I mean? They should not be, not to say they shouldn't be in the game, but they're just like, they're teases. Like, really? Like, why can't I be Zero again? And why can't I be Gunzerker again, Like, I or Mechromancer or Psycho, or, like, it's just like, I wanted to do that. And I really didn't really quite enjoy the Siren that I was playing. And in general, I wasn't really enjoying the experience that I was getting, just simply because I guess I really enjoyed playing Gunzerker. Like, I'm not gonna lie, me dueling fucking revolvers and collecting legendary revolvers and having that skill tree, and just feel like an absolute badass going into, into a bunch of ads, just ripping them apart. It's just that was the best part to me. And then, having to not have that anymore, just kind of like really kind of set me back a bit. I'm like, well, I'm not having fun no more. Now, to mind you, on Borderlands 2, I did play multiple characters. I played Zero. I played them all. But I mainly spent most of my time playing as Gunzerker and Commando, actually. I ended up bringing my Commando to overpower level 2, and I didn't continue because I didn't have anybody to help me out with the G-Struck anymore. I didn't have anybody continuing to help me grind that, and I just stopped. I guess I should go back. Let my friends go back to Borderlands 2, and maybe we'll get back into it, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. There's hardly anybody who wants to play Borderlands 2 anymore because of, it's just kind of a lost feeling, I think. But you just gotta find the people to play B2, and just kind of go from there. Hopefully, for me, I just need to keep doing Destruct, and from there, just continue to get the guns that I want to get. I wanted to get there's a revolver called 2 for Jolly Roger, and you only get that when you're over power level 7. And I never got a chance to explore and go get that because I was stuck at over power level 2, and obviously I got to do the Destruct like 14 times. I think it's 14 times or more.
Mission accomplished.
I think it's more than that. I can't remember how many times. You gotta do it lots of times. You gotta grind, Destruct lots of times. You just gotta clear those ads multiple times, and you just get OP levels. And I just never got a chance to continue that. There was one game I had to get, and it was Forza Horizon 2. Yes, Forza Horizon 2 is a great game. I think it was great. Wasn't the greatest. In my opinion, I always liked Forza Horizon 3 and number 1. Number 2, it felt like kind of Turn 10 was kind of like, okay, let's just make all the cars that were not DLC in the first game not DLC anymore, and then add a bunch of DLC cars in the game, and kind of like have a very. There was a lacking of cars in Forza Horizon 2. If you don't have DLC for Forza Horizon 2, it is not as fun for you. You know what I mean? Because they have the massive Fast and Furious car pack, and then like that's a lot of cars. There's a lot of cars in that pack, and then not to mention everything else in between. And then there's some cars in there that don't make sense as DLC. It's like, really, this is DLC? Why? Why is it DLC? You know? Again, like I obviously I have my opinions on Forza now, and it's just like, yeah, well, I'm not coming back to that. You know, pretty much. But I did absolute shit. I was just like ranting about games as always. But no, Forza Horizon 4, man. I mean, I went back to Forza Horizon 4, and Noah Rodriguez got back on, and kind of waiting for him to kind of hit me back up when he's free. It's kind of hard to catch him on certain times, but you know, I've been meaning to roll another Forza video with him since we haven't done one in like 9 years, 8 years, 7 maybe at best. We haven't done a video since Forza Horizon 1, man, and I've been wanting to kind of do at least 1 or 2 more to kind of put a cap on it and say, hey, this is the end of a legacy here for me, because you know, the last video that I put out was a super video, and nobody really, well, I think some people only watched it, and I think I was just late on release, and just you know, I won't say I got lazy at it, but I just stopped doing it because like I wasn't motivated to kind of keep posting Forza Horizon videos when there just wasn't anybody who was gonna watch them anymore. I felt like there was a big turn in my channel, and obviously a lot of people just kind of going their attention to other things that were kind of in major. You know what I mean? I wasn't like Forza Horizon 4 was at that point was probably not as, you know, appealing to people. And it's just nobody just wanted to watch it anymore. So I'm like, okay, fine, that's fine. So that now I gotta like, you know, like I say this all the time. I don't care for the attention and the views as much, but I'd like to see some appreciation go into some of the videos that I post. And obviously, like I get it that, you know, a lot of people don't seem very fond by watching my videos because they don't have like they're not very funny, and they're not very, you know, they're just kind of down to the point, and just me trying to do my very best to trying to, you know, play the game with the ideas I have in my head pretty much, and just roll with it on the fly. But obviously I'm not adding a lot of funny edits to it and whatnot, and I guess that's probably why I'm losing sort of the attraction to my video. But hey, some of my videos actually do have some attention, which is nice. But you know, I just wish that some of the ones I placed a bit more effort in or tried to do something had as much, you know, as a pickup as the rest. Man, this I'm noticing that my one video right now, the video that I recorded when I hit the arcade up and I was playing Initial D and just freaking whipping that goddamn wheel and just getting sideways with the S13, that has 15,000 views right now. And I'm very happy about that. And that's something that I didn't even expect. I'm getting comments on a weekly basis on how cool. And some people don't even think that's me in there. It's like, they just use the term he. I'm like, they're not using you. They don't even know that's me. That's actually me in the video, man. That's me getting sideways, man. You know, that was, I would say like 3 years ago now. And I just just whipped it, man. I just whipped that S13. Because I absolutely love Sega arcades, man. I have a bit of a nick for them, you know. Like I literally like I've played a lot of them in my time, and you know, I hope once COVID shit is fucking gone and over, I can record some more, because maybe that's what people want to see. People want to see me actually get sideways on arcade cabinets, and not too many people do that, to be honest. People are really but there's a big group of people who are like looking into arcade cabinets, like watching arcade cabinets. No matter what the quality is, like, you know, obviously I can't really record in game on a cabinet because I can't capture a cabinet, but you know, I can get somebody to record, like my dad, for instance, can record, and that's exactly what happened. That's what I've done. He's recorded multiple times, and he just hitting up arcades and just coin-ups and just doing races. Now, there's not a heck of a lot of, you know, arcades around, you know, that have the various variety of cabinets of arcade racers, especially trying to find new ones to record is kind of tough. So it's kind of like record it, you know, and then get it up as fast as possible and just maybe make a couple of new ones in the future and just keep going. I was very disappointed that, you know, at one of the arcades I went to, R-tuned, Sega. One of Sega's probably best drifting street racing games ever, in my opinion. It just basically got too old, and it wasn't really greatly taken care of, and the cabinet was just like fucking destroyed. Somebody destroyed the wheel, somebody destroyed the nitro button, somebody just vandalized the shit out of it. Because when I went to go play it last time, and I've played on that machine several times, the wheel was just like wobbly in my hands, and it wasn't giving me a force feedback anymore. And I'm like, who's the motherfucker who destroyed this? Do you understand that Sega's not making these anymore? Do you understand that this is running off the Sega Lindenberg system, you know, which is one of Sega's greatest fucking, you know, operating systems of all time when it comes to arcades? Like, do you understand what you are destroying here? Do you understand that this is not being made anymore? I will say it over and over. And it's like people are just absolutely abusive to Sega arcades. And I'm just like, that pisses me off, man. It's like, dude, don't be destroying like arcade cabinets, man. As you know, no matter new or old, don't be doing it. Like, it's just like they're worth quite a lot. And you know, it's like it's kind of hard to find. You know, they're hard to kind of go search out and say, hey, I want to go play an outrun arcade machine. They're hard to find. I know a lot of people have actually tried to sell cabinets and stuff like that, you know. But, you know, that's just kind of way I see it. I know that Sega actually released another Initial D. They announced it on their channel. I have subscribed to Sega channel. I can't understand. I don't understand one word in Japanese for like the likes of me. I don't understand what they're saying. But they released a teaser trailer of, and I will post this. I will actually go to. Actually, I'll do this. I will go to their channel right now, and I'll send you guys a link to that, because I was very happy that they are now making a brand new Initial D. And so I obviously from where I live, there's probably likely a chance of a cabinet, arcade, you know, buying that cabinet. It's probably very low, but I still would like to play it. So copy link address, and I'm gonna go back to my channel. The trailer is phenomenal. I bet the mechanics are and I think there's a person actually doing a 1-to-1 video of it in the following one, I believe. But here's the link to that. There's the link to the trailer to the new Initial D drift game coming out for Sega cabinets. Man, I really wanted to play Daytona USA 3, but that didn't happen. I obviously have never found a machine to play on anyway. Same with House of Dead Scarlet Dawn. I have a single video on my channel. It's really shit quality. I'm kind of mad about it because like I set my phone up wrong, and like I just handed it over to my dad, and it just didn't come out the way I wanted to. I'm like, shit, this is bad. So I did my best to kind of edit and fix it as best as I could to try and make it viewable. But I did some House of the Dead playthrough, and Yeah, one of these days, I will attempt to do some. I mean, I've emulated Sega stuff on my computer, and I've emulated Sega stuff on my tablet and everything else in the past, and I want to continue doing that. I want to continue experimenting with that. I have a lot of fun. I won't lie to you, I have a lot of fun actually breaking it down and trying to see if I can actually get it to run. And so, yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can try to continue to do that. See if I can get like MAME running and stuff like that, and try to see if I can get House Dead to work again. Because those games are fun. Shit, that to me, I think, that to me is gaming. A lot of games. I don't want to call out modern gaming as kind of bad, but it kind of is, because it's just like a lot of it is right now. I feel as if a lot of games are becoming very disposable. And I feel, correct me if I'm wrong here, but like it's just the way games are running and the way there's just not a lot going on anymore. Not a lot is just getting my attention. And, it could be just me because my expectations have been higher, but my expectations are actually kind of low at the same time. You know what I mean? Like I don't expect a lot of wishing out of a game. Obviously you get what you pay for and whatnot, but as long as I see some key elements in a game, on what I like. Obviously, people have told me things in the past. Like, it doesn't have to have this or that to be a good game and whatnot. But that, in my opinion, some key elements that make me want to buy a game, it makes the final decision for me. You know what I mean? If it doesn't have those key elements, I'm not buying the game. Simply put, call me boring all you want, but I'm kind of like one-set-minded. But I'm not really that one-set-minded. Like, I will try new games. Don't get me wrong. There's certain elements that I need to see, certain aesthetics that I need to see, that will make me want to buy the game. And nowadays, I just don't see that. Nowadays, it's kind of like games get released and they have tons of glitches, and they're just like, oh, we're going to fix it in the next coming up patches and updates, and that's exactly what they do. And then they kind of make up for it, and they add more content using battle passes and DLCs. Like, DLCs is always been a thing, but now it just seems as if, battle pass is a part of having extra content, and it's at this point making things more exclusive. And it's like, well, that's kind of annoying, man. It's just kind of ridiculous. That's just too much, man. It's like you buy it. It's like nowadays I feel like when you buy a brand new game, it's like you're buying a brand new game to kind of gamble on it. You know what I mean? It's like they present to you what they have completed, but then obviously there's more to be expected in the next coming years of the game development. And so you kind of just place your money on it, and you hope that it will continue to be a better and greater game as the updates will come along, right? And that's kind of a thing that I just don't like. I don't approve that anymore, because in the past gaming has kind of been, obviously games get better as they go along with DLC and whatnot, but it just seems to be they're just kind of like banking on that. They're just making the whole game based off that. I'm like, that's not great, man. I don't want to be kind of like throwing money and just saying, hey, like this game is, I like this game, but it's gonna get better. But will it get better? You know what I mean? And obviously, to me, in my opinion, like looking at Forza, for instance, it hasn't really got better in my opinion. And that's why I'm kind of just hanging out on 5M, because I have all these cars that you don't see on Forza Horizon, and it's kind of a shame. It's like, these cars are in 5M, but they're not in Forza Horizon. That's, I wish they were there, but they're not, So 5M has kind of became my next driving game. It's kind of sad that, not sad, but it's kind of like, I don't know how to put this, but it's like people out there, like on the creative, who are not game devs, or maybe they are game devs. You know what I mean? They can make better stuff than what the major companies can do. And it's not a surprise. It's like I can have a better time playing what somebody else has done, kind of like freelance work, if you will. And I'm having a better time. Obviously, using what Rockstar started. They take what Rockstar started, and then everybody else is kind of just developing on it, which is making mods and stuff. And obviously Rockstar hates that shit, but that's why 5M is the way it is. Because people can just put mods and do what it. You have RPs and you have all kinds of racing servers. It's fun. There's that server that I had mentioned. I talked about that there's like 375 airplanes, and I have videos, and it's just like, wow, there's 375 planes in GTA 5, all licensed and like real model airplanes. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. It's a whole like system, and I love it. And there's a whole Discord that follows that. You can, fly and have like some sort of realism. Obviously, it doesn't get as close as like Flight Sim, obviously, but it's kind of close to it. Not really close to it, but it's kind of a next best thing. It's kind of fun. So I feel as if if you have GTA 5, then you're kind of set. You get 5M, you're kind of set. You have pretty much everything you need, really. I mean, you can play shooting stuff, you can do driving stuff, you can do flying stuff. The sky's the limit. That's kind of like what I like. Having all this kind of open freedom to new ideas here that kind of work with what I like, versus trying to hope and cross my fingers that the next game is going to be the next greatest game is going to come out and kind of just blow my mind away and say, hey, this is going to be great. I can't even do that and like have a good time anymore. I can't even like support that, but nowadays I guess I'm spending a lot of time on VR chat.
Nice work.
And I'm having a great time on VR chat. Made some new friends, and I got accepted into Discord on Wreckfest, and so I mainly nowadays I'm playing a lot of 5M, D2, and VR chat. Just completely vibing and just having a good time. And at the same time, obviously I'm also playing R6 a little bit on the side as well on my Xbox still, until most of my friends move over to PC, which is really, really soon. They've been texting me saying that they're gonna get a PC, and it's they're almost ready to go. So that's it really for me. I'm kind of done with console. I'm kind of done with console gaming. I don't even care if in the future that it's like, well, getting sponsored to support console. Maybe my mind will change then. Maybe I obviously me saying that kind of blows my chances, but I don't care. It's like, I'm just not happy on console anymore. I'm not gonna kind of hide it. I'm not happy on console. I'm a lot happier on PC, and that's where I'm gonna continue to do things. And obviously, I'm still doing things on mobile, of course, but mobile's been kind of slow too. There just haven't been much new release on mobile to kind of make anything cool. But it's funny, I lost my Asphalt 8 stuff is all gone. And I sent an email yesterday to Ubisoft. Not Ubisoft, sorry. Gameloft. I sent an email yesterday to Gameloft that I lost all my data, and they, like, their email bot sent me an email saying to go on the forum and to go check out frequent problems. And that didn't help me. And it's like, well, I just lost, like, all my cars on Asphalt 8, and they're not really helping me out. And I'm just like, well, that sucks. Well, I guess I'm done with Asphalt 8 then, for good, and 9, because I don't really care about 9, to be honest. Like, the absolute disappointment, and the fact that 9 is not really offline compatible is another fucking issue and a half, so, I might as well just uninstall that stuff off my phone and be like, hey, forget it. But, you know what, so, the times that I had on Asphalt 8, all those recordings, that's it. I mean, that's it. I could kiss my 512 Testarossa goodbye. All the cars that I had or got close to getting masterworked, I think. I guess to put it that way, because I had all the upgrades and all the tunes and all the parts for it. I could just kiss all that goodbye. Same with the Impala that I got, and I earned that Impala. Gone. Just gone. And it just kind of sucks. It's like, can I not have a racing game on my mobile phone that I can just make a single purchase of and not have to have a subscription for and not have to have Wi-Fi all the time and just play on my phone? Is there any game that I can do that with at all? No. So the only thing I can do is just try to run emulators on my phone, and that's it. That's about it. So, it's kind of a big disappointing thing going on in the whole mobile world of realm of things. This is what I mean. I feel like I do this all the time, just rant about where gaming is going. And I'm no expert in this, but I'm just kind of venting my personal feelings about where games are going. And it's just that it's like you just kind of have to find your own way to kind of make your own fun now, in a way. So instead of just supporting the mass majority of just these major companies at the same time, and it's just like it's not. I don't think it's a problem with the major companies. I think just the way the things that they're doing, whoever's kind of making those decisions is just not making wise decisions anymore. Obviously, those people have changed, right? Like, take Rockstar for instance, man. Like, they made this whole big deal about the whole Perico heist thing, and you can't even go back on the island and explore. You can't even go back on Perico and explore. You can't do that. Like, what was the whole point in saying, oh, the biggest DLC yet, and yet, like, what the hell, right? It's just kind of like a biggest, and then they put this big, like, $2 million paywall in front. I'm like, yeah, well, that's great. That's fun. I have to go buy a submarine just to go do these somewhat fun, not so fun heists, just for more money and shit. I'm like, no, okay, I'm gonna stick to my 5M because at least on there I can, kind of have a good time. And no, I just done with that, man. Just done with that. So that's what I mean, man. It's just like, where is gaming going? And like right now, the only game that's on my list that I'm kind of waiting for is Test Drive Unlimited 3. That's the only game that I'm kind of like waiting for. Hopefully, they got their ideas right there, right there on the money from where they had it from Test Drive Unlimited 2, and I hope they knock that shit out of the ballpark. I have expectations for it, like I will not have super high expectations for it just because of how modern games are nowadays, right, and how things make a turn. But if they stick to their guns and they stick to what they did in number 2, man, I will be right all over that. I will be right there, So, I'm kind of hoping for that. Hope it's a good one. And I guess that's kind of how far racing games go, of course. And obviously, things are kind of in a major slow process now because of COVID, right? So that has to be taken into account. So there may be a whole hell of a lot longer to be waiting for great games to come out. So you never know. But that's just the way that whole rant that I just had. That's just what I feel with games. I realize I need to start putting timestamps into this because like I kind of bounce around at different topic to topic, and like if anybody wants to skip through a certain part of my discussion of what I'm talking about, if anybody cares what I'm saying or anything I'm saying makes sense at all, but probably doesn't. I don't know. Not a lot of people watch my channel, so that kind of puts me in the benefit of me not getting in shit for saying what I say. But it's my personal feeling on where gaming is. Yeah. But obviously, I'll continue to do streaming and whatnot, and still interact with you guys, and do the best to kind of follow along, right? Whatever comes around, right? I will try to hop on it, and try to stream it. So, again, I'm doing this strictly just for interaction and just for social purposes, not to sort of get fame, because obviously this is not my career of choice, or will make this a career of choice by far. I just want to make this kind of a thing to do on the side, just kind of a thing I could just hop onto and just have a good time in it, and try to make some more network friends in between. That's about it. How long was streaming for? Just over an hour. Hour and 4 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll end it at this. I don't want to stream for too long because I just wanted to kind of, I don't know, conclude if you will. Yeah, I keep saying certain things like that, but like I just, the next time maybe I'll probably most likely will be on Twitch. So I'll probably be on Twitch the next stream around, and try to do some more stuff on Twitch. And on here, I'll probably continue to upload stuff and whatnot, and I'll probably throw some more compilations of it eventually. I got a lot of videos to kind of sort through. It's a big mess. A lot of stuff right now. I'm just throwing a lot of stuff on my Instagram, and I'm not really kind of double uploading. Well, I should be. I'm trying to double upload, try to put it on YouTube as well, and hopefully that stuff just kind of circulates around, and yeah. Well, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It's been another good one. Appreciate those who dropped in. I'm your host, T70. Catch you guys in the next one. I'll probably be on Twitch. Have yourselves a good afternoon. Thanks for watching.